Malte and Alex, and today we are presenting you our first handpan tutorial. So maybe now you have your first handpan, but you don't really know where to start. You want it to sound beautifully, and now we're here to help you.
So one of our basic structures is called the harmonic axis, and it's a very simple technique you can use to find beautiful chords.
Step 1. See how you can position your handpan so the lower notes in the ring point towards yourself, and the smaller tone fields and the higher notes are far from you. It is the same position you can use when playing the scale up and down. So you can see when you position the lowest tone field towards your belly, or maybe even slightly right to your belly button, then you can play the scale easily just using your right and left hand alternating and playing the scale up and down. So we're going to use this position, and in your mind try to draw a line between those notes you played with your right hand and those notes you played with your left hand, which will be around here, pointing from your belly button to the other side. And now this is what you can do, because usually when you would start to play, maybe you will play like this. So Malte did just try to, when he played two notes at a time, he played at the left side and the right side, and it sounded very harsh and not very harmonically pleasing. Like this. But when Malte takes his right hand over to the left side, you can hear it sounds very nice.
Nice.
And the same works on the right side. When he takes the left hand over to the right side, sounds very nice.
Nice.
So this is not really a law that is set in stone, but it's a first guideline that works on many instruments, on many scales. In this workshop we're using the D-chord scale, and it works very nicely with this scale specifically. It does work with most of other scales as well, not with all of them, but it can be your first guideline to finding harmonically sounding chords. Maybe you noticed there was one chord or two chords where it didn't sound very pleasing. This one, for example. So you can notice this and train your ear and see, okay, here it doesn't really work. So you maybe work around that chord. Maybe you also noticed that Malte played the lowest note together with the right side and together with the left side. So the axis doesn't split those notes he played with the right hand and with the left hand when playing the scale up and down, but the axis goes right through that lowest note.
So now you have this very simple structure of the left and the right side sounding harmonically together. So you can do very easy patterns like this. And it will sound very, very nice and harmonic together. So I just played the 4 lowest notes, the 2 lowest notes of each side of the axis. So I can also use like the other notes of the particular side. But now I chose to only play 4 notes to make it as simple as possible. And as you heard before, it's already enough to create an atmosphere.
So as we said earlier, we divide our instrument with the axis into the left side and the right side of the instrument, so we don't have to stick to the first 2 notes on each side. We can also go to these notes up there or to those notes up there. On the other side, it's the same thing. And it already sounds much richer because we change something, but we still keep in the same basic structure. So, if you're not entirely sure where your harmonic axis is and what it is and whatsoever, try not to think so much. Try to listen to what you play, and if what you play, those 2 notes, if they sound nicely together, then they just sound nicely together, and maybe they're on the same side of your harmonic axis. And if you feel and hear a lot of tension, then they're probably not. And you can also play them still, but maybe don't play them too much. You can always try to make tension and to release the tension, and that can make your play liveful. If you liked our video, make sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button to be notified for new tutorial videos and new music videos. In case you have any questions that concern handpans and learning how to play handpans, put them down in the comments. We're going to read them and make sure we're giving you more tutorial videos like this one.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Mwah.